It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Chargers. And it's all up next.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson up here in the booth. Greg, we've looked at this matchup, talked about the offenses, the defense. It feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the double.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season now, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Canadian-born Nathan Shepard. They're on the stopper. 2nd and 7. On play action, it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, he'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On 1st down, Carr. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is When you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run. It's Kamara. Kamara got a first down, still going. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Carr now to throw on first down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. They were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. And the Saints have a 1st and goal forthcoming. He takes this down to the 5-yard line.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that 3rd down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain. Fresh set of downs.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Carr. And he'll take it on in. Cedric Wilson. Touchdown, Saints. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints 7, Chargers 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chargers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Throwing again, Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Justin Herbert, touchdown Los Angeles.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will level things out at 7 apiece. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken now on the return. He has lost the football. And the defense has it. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense as the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one. The defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them and you're able to extend that lead.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers will get out in front 17-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. The shotgun. It's Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Play action now. It's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. Now Herbert. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Now it's Dobbins.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Throwing, Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Third down coming up. Now it's Herbert. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is a big play for LA. 36 yards.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Dobbins. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown Chargers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers up their lead. It's now 24-7. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That's to the sideline and taken in by Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. To throw is Carr. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. 2nd down, Carr. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
On 1st and 10, Carr. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Saints are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Deion Henley. And the Chargers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Chargers offense ready to get back at it. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. A run with Dobbins. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Charger 1st down. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the 2nd half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.